Have you ever tested a strategy only to see it completely fail? Maybe it had a low win rate and massive losses, making you think it was completely useless. Well, before you throw that strategy away, I'm going to show you 3 powerful ways to turn even a terrible strategy into a profitable one. For those new here, my name is ATP, and in today's video I will explain 3 simple techniques that can instantly improve your win rate and help you avoid unnecessary losses. Plus, I will show you a real example of how these 3 techniques change a terrible strategy into a winning one. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. To explain these 3 techniques, I run multiple backtests using an indicator I previously tested in my last video, the chandelier exit. If you haven't watched that video yet, I highly recommend it so you can get a full breakdown of how this indicator works. But for a quick recap, the chandelier exit is a trend following indicator based on the average to range or ATR. It is designed to keep traders in a position for as long as possible, only exiting when the trend shows clear signs of reversal. This means that instead of exiting too early, this indicator helps capture larger moves by trailing the stop loss dynamically. The strategy I initially tested used the chandelier exit as a signal provider for both entries and exits. To manage risk, I used the ATR bands indicator with a multiplier of 2, which help us set the stop losses based on market volatility. The lower band was used for stop losses in long trades, while the upper band was used for short trades. For take profits, I used a fixed one on the 1:2 risk-reward ratio. This strategy was tested on the AUD-NZD Forex pair in the 50-minute time frame, and the results were absolutely terrible. The strategy resulted in a massive loss of 154% with a win rate of only 28.68%. This is the kind of results that would make most traders completely discard the strategy. But instead of doing that, let's see how we can fix it with these 3 techniques. The first way to improve any strategy's win rate is by adding a baseline. A baseline is a trend filter that helps us only take trades in the direction of the prevailing market trend, eliminating fake setups that have lower probability of success. In my previous videos, I have often used the 200 exponential moving average as a baseline, and that's what I will be using here. I reran the test, but this time I only took long trades if the price was above the 200 EMA and short trades if the price was below it. This simple addition significantly reduced our losses, bringing the net profit up to minus 89%, which means our losses were cut by almost 50%. The win rate slightly increased to 28.97%, which isn't a major jump, but it's already an improvement. The second way to improve a strategy's win rate is by using an advanced risk management. Many traders only think about setting stop loss and take profit levels, but in reality, a dynamic risk management approach can dramatically increase consistency and profitability. Previously, I used a fixed take profit of 1:2, meaning every trade either won twice the risk or lost 1. However, this approach does not allow winning trades to scale their profits. Instead of using a fixed take profit, I applied a 2-step exit strategy. First, I closed 50% of the trade at the 1:1 risk-to-reward ratio, and then I moved the stop loss to break even, ensuring the trade was now risk-free. From that point, I let the remaining part of the trade run until the chandelier exit gave an opposite signal. This protects us from losing trades while still allowing us to capitalize on bigger trends. After testing this method, the net profit slightly dropped to minus 95%, but the win rate jumped to 44.38%. This means that even though the strategy was still unprofitable, it was already becoming more consistent, and now we are just one step away from turning it profitable. The third way to improve a strategy's win rate is by using a filter. A filter indicator removes low-quality setups, allowing us to trade only when high probability conditions are met. For this test, I use the Laguerre RSI, which is a momentum-based indicator that helps identify strong bullish and bearish conditions. The rule I applied was simple. I only considered long trades if the Laguerre RSI was above 80, meaning the market had a strong bullish momentum, and I only considered short trades if it was below 20, meaning bearish momentum was dominant. Here's how the rules now look. For a long trade to be valid, the chandelier exit must give a buy signal above the 200 EMA and the Laguerre RSI must be above 80. For a short trade to be valid, the chandelier exit must give a sell signal below the 200 EMA and the Laguerre RSI must be below 20. After applying this final filter, the results completely changed. The strategy, which initially had a net loss of over 154%, now turned profitable with a net profit of 13%. The win rate increased to 51.98%, making it far more reliable than before. Another important benefit was that the number of trades dropped from 638 to just 60, making the strategy much more passive and manageable. This proves that even a terrible strategy can be completely transformed by applying these three simple improvements. By adding a baseline, implementing advanced risk management, and using a momentum-based filter, the strategy went from a disaster to a profitable system. To conclude, I highly recommend that you test these techniques on your own strategies. You can do it manually using TradingView's free tools, but if you want to speed up the process and get more reliable results, you can also automate the testing process by coding a bot with these rules. This way, you save time, get accurate data, and make more informed trading decisions. If you are curious about how I approach this, you can check out my website where I have a free user guide explaining how I make my tests to optimize any strategy. And that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments which of these three techniques you will apply to your own strategy. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.